The Shipwrecked expansion for Don't Starve is a fantastic little DLC, with many new and interesting threats and hazards to overcome. And it was also the expansion that introduced the whole water-based content that is now found in all Don't Starve related media since. So, looking for an excuse to play the island adventures together after that last video, we decided to do a base restriction challenge. Essentially a location lock challenge, but we can actually enjoy the rest of the game. However, you may notice by the length of this video that, yeah, things didn't go quite to plan. Here's what happened and the chaos that ensued. You can expect a proper shipwreck challenge in a more standard video soon, once we actually do it. I just wanted to share this attempt with you. We're working on several different challenges at the moment and they're taking a little bit longer than usual, mainly because we're not good at Shipwrecked. Besides the last video, I haven't played Shipwrecked for years and Tig hasn't even played it at all. So instead of you guys not getting a video thanks to our failure, here's a little something until then. I hope you enjoy it and thanks for watching. So, the rules of the challenge were simple. Try and survive as long as we can with a sea base. Only structures we could use on land were a single science machine and campfires. We were originally going to ban campfires, but we realised a bit too late. We made like 50 of them throughout the video, so whoops. We wanted to do this challenge since there's so many nautical themed base pieces and I've never even used a single one. So what better way to use them than to force myself to use them. By the way, this time around, instead of it just being Tig and I, there were 3 of us, and later someone else joined. We chose Wirt, Wander, and Woodlegs. We'll go over the 4th pick when he arrives. Tig went with Wirt. Wirt is really strong in Shipwreck due to her wetness immunity, hunger gain from seaweed and other veggies, immunity to drowning. Yeah, an S tier pick. This is all without the ability to create Mome villages too. Insanely good. A pick that would carry us for our short run. Joey, our latest and fantastic friend for this challenge, chose Wander. I don't know why they chose Wander, despite her just being an all-round real strong character. Healing, teleporting, reviving, high damage, all things that are just universally useful no matter the situation. And last, but most certainly least for now, I chose Woodlegs. Woodlegs has access to the Sea Legs, his custom boat with a free infinite durability cannon and sail. This will be great for everybody involved. He can also find extra buried treasures around the world and starts with a lot of them already revealed. Treasure was always going to be the carrot on the stick for me. Unfortunately, the massive sanity drain you get on land will be an issue for me, especially later with wetness and ghost sanity drain. But you don't have to worry about that. Day 1. Twig, twig, flint, twig, flint, twig, grass. You know the deal by now. Day 1 was a normal resource gaming. Except this time I'm able to make my custom boat right away, and with this unlimited durability cannon, able to smash all the boulders and crates for free. Can also dig up buried treasure too. The first chest contained a cannon and some doubloons. This lets me make another ship for the team. After doing some more boulder cracking from the coast, I found another buried chest on the spawn island which contained... Oh my Jesus Christ. Joey, look what's in here.
Oh boy,
What the fuck? So... Huh?
What's happened?
Yeah, this is why Woodlegs is really good. Making chests like these more common will be insanely good. Fuel site day 1 speedrun. Who needs to rush ruins? The next day I made a second boat for Tig and Joey to fight over. Our early game objective was to get a science machine down. This will let us make a sea lab, which is going to be the heart for our sea base. More treasure, more magical loot. Nothing all too useful at the moment, but at least a gunpowder is a step towards making a 3rd sea legs. I spent the rest of the day gathering up all bits and bobs to make the science machine. One of only 2 structures we're allowed to make on land. Made me a backpack and spent the rest of the day doing more gathering. After a day of doing nothing but gathering and crafting, I had to light a flare so the other guys could come find me. I had the only science machine in the world at the moment and they'll need it. Old mate Joey was the first to arrive on their banged up raft, and before I could grant them their new boat, they cracked open a skin chest. I got you a pirate ship, by the way.
What cool gift I get.
It'll be a red. Told
Oh
you.
my gosh,
Told you.
incredibly
Told you.
important.
Told you.
Whoa.
It's a good one.
Holy
That.
It's a good one.
Putting this,
Picture of that.
I'm putting this in the skin showcase.
That's a good one.
Frog Prince. That is a really
That's a
good
great one, that is.
Oh my god.
Do you not have that one yet? Called it. Hell yeah. If you want me to will in any more elegant skins for you, drop a comment and I'll bless it. No promises though, I just gotta drive up engagement somehow. Using the infinite cannon on the sea legs, I killed a couple jellyfish and the occasional bird for small bites of food. We'll never be able to make fridges or crock pots, which might cause some issues, but oh well.
Right.
Because it's a
Except I
sale.
just made the wet boat torch.
Not the wet-
Uh-oh. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Nate! Nate!
That's a-
Oh, of course it was my boat as well, wasn't it? Like, hang on, I can recover this. I can recover this. You know, Joey was going to be a regular member in these videos, but having my doubts about them now. We hunted a whale to eventually pop it for all those juicy materials it could get us. Ethics be damned. Came across a small coral reef. Using the sea legs, we're able to mine them for free, no pickaxe required. Also, yeah, I'm insane. Yeah, the wetness and tiny sanity pool kinda got me to 0 sanity dangerously fast. And I ain't fighting these swimming horrors right now. Oh, I'm also already having hunger issues. Did I mention this run didn't go well? We last a decent time, but you can see why it could go poorly. The next few days were us exploring for a place to set our roots down. Wait, coral doesn't have roots. Wait, does it? I used the coral we got from the reef to pre-craft a sea lab at the science machine. Basically an ocean alchemy engine. How buoyant. Joey was dealing with their nightmares. They're already insane too, it looks like. But with this fuel site equipment, nothing was too much of an issue to deal with. We were ideally looking for one of few special things to live near. A tar seep, which can give us a steady supply of tar over time, a decently sized coral reef for all the life that it may house, maybe the octopus for their powerful trades. And I ain't gonna say no to a slot machine, am I? Anyway, first crocodile attack was on day 7. But as you can expect from our powerful starting boats and fuel site equipment, it was never really a problem, funnily enough. More people do mean more hounds/crocodiles though. Found the edge of the world. Why not just sail off the edge? It could be really funny. These will just teleport you to the other side of the world, however, like a long map-wide wormhole. On the other side of the world was another shallow ocean, and... Okay, we found a touch. We found a base, found a base, found a base, found a base, found a base,
Yo.
found a base, found a base.
Is it incredible?
Look.
Wonderful.
Yeah, found our base. Cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm never not basing on the slot machine island. Or near it. It's gotta be near it, remember? No land bases. Couple of spins on the one-armed bandit gave us some interesting things, including monkey tail reeds. I love how the mod incorporates regular DST stuff via these means. Got the sea lab down on the noon of day 8, but we had no light at sea, so we had to go back to land for the night. And then,
Oh gosh dang it.
passage of time. Oh, bugger. First death. I don't know what killed them, but oh well, nothing we can fix. We sailed around a little bit until we found an island with some spiders on it. Killing them got me the glands I needed to bring back our new friend Joey to the realm of the living. And then we did more gambling. You know we're doing a slot machine only video soon. Of course, after
Get gold. 3 gold. Oh.
No, Google.
Yo, someone get a top hat!
Oh, well,
Heck
take
yeah.
that top hat.
Heck yeah, who cares if most of the stuff you get is garbage? Occasionally you'll hit gold. Or, well, okay, at least silver. Hey, we're already midway through mild season. Not much to mention during the season, it's basically tropical autumn. True to its name as well, it's mild. Day 11 dawned with me chopping these mangrove trees near the base. They don't give lots of logs, but do give sticks as well, like an aquatic twiggy tree. Also, apparently they regrow, but I don't know how that would work. I got me a new boat. It's not as fast as the sea legs and doesn't have a free cannon or infinite durability sail, but it can accept attachments, has an inventory, and way more max HP. My food, HP, and sanity was always terrible. I'm still not used to shipwrecked at all, especially with wood legs. I had to stop by on this savannah-like island to get some food since ain't looking too bright for me, if I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, holy.
Now it's raining.
Oh my gosh.
Are you
what?
just gambling right now? What's going on?
Walking
got a
cane,
walking
top
cane,
hat,
it's
and
gold.
gold.
Oh, you got the British set. Nice. The walking cane will
I
work
got
while
one
you're on the
top
boat.
hat.
Who needs ruins when you got a magical slot machine? Nice. With all this cool equipment they're getting, we'll be perfectly fine, right? I mean, fuel sight is good enough to carry even the worst of players like us, surely. Don't call me Shirley. By the way, movement speed buffs will work on the sea boats from Shipwrecked, so holding the fuel sight club will very slightly increase my sail speed.
Oh, well, that happened.
Passage
Bit
of
of a
time?
problem. Well, it always says passage of time for one.
Oh, what happens?
I thought I had kited the thing, and I had not, in fact.
Second death on Joey's part, God bless her. Thankfully Tig revived them right away as I spent the rest of that day stockpiling bamboo and vines for mussel sticks. These are gonna help with our food situation. Mussel sticks can give you lots of, get this, mussels. Crazy, I know. I found a large coral reef and a tar seep right next to our quote-unquote base location. This is huge. Tar is needed for most sea structures, which is kind of the crux of this challenge. Yeah, having a custom boat is
I
better.
don't have a torch.
Don't tell me you're gonna die.
Uh-oh. I have a boat torch.
Oh, yeah.
Is that helpful?
What?
I might die again.
You want a boat?
Oh, but I can haunt my second chance watch. My second chance watch. All's
Okay,
good.
yeah. Wouldn't that break it though?
Yes, but I have the stuff to repair it.
No, don't revive yourself until it's daytime. Look, they're all good guys, don't worry. Joey has never played Shipwrecked before. I've played it before, and even I'm struggling, so you can imagine how well they're doing.
I'm just kind of, not doing anything right now because I can't see anything.
Oh wait, I found some bamboo.
Oh, I found some brain.
Yeah, don't pick that, unless you're insane. Because we can save that for a brain of 4, and it spoils in 1 day. And it takes 20 days to respawn.
I accidentally shot it and it completely, exploded.
Awesome.
So.
Is it gone now? Like, it cooks forever?
No,
Talk
I
about
have the
getting your
soggy
mind
brainy
blown.
matters.
No, but is the stem still there?
No. Shot close
Isn't
to it.
that-
I didn't even shoot at it.
My mouth is
Isn't
my mouth
the
is a
brain
gape
of
right
thought-
now. It's like one of the rarest
Isn't the
things in
brain
the
of
game.
thought entirely important to our?
Yes, it's what we need to
Oh.
craft like magic. Well, that's gonna cause some slight issues. Tig broke the only brain coral plant anywhere near our base, so we got about a day to put the brain coral to use. Also, it will never regrow because it's been destroyed. Very epic, Tig, thank you. Joey revived via their second chance watch, which sadly breaks it, but well. We spent the day figuring out how to make the Brain of Thought, the best use for the brain coral. It lets you craft anything in the game without needing to research it first, including ancient stuff. Finally got that tar extractor down. Now we can see about making sea yards, buoyant chimeneas, and other stuff that requires it. Black gold this stuff is. Also, please ignore my hunger, I really should have been on top of this more. Don't tell me how to play the game, I'm a gamer. Using a trawl net to catch some jellyfish, Joey made the Brain of Thought. Nothing we can do with this yet, but it's really useful to have. Watching this footage in post, I really regret not making more trawl nets. They're cheap to make and can get you a lot of useful stuff. Next time. Spent the day stumming about on the swamp island to get more materials and getting flipped by flups. Flip? Day 16 onwards was spent getting more coral for limestone. Pretty much everything in this expansion needs limestone in some form, so gotta grab it by the bunches. This encrusted boat was slightly better than the sea legs for utility, but the cannon would help out a lot more for this coral. With all that coral I turned into limestone and a little bit of tar, I made a sea yard. This is immensely useful since it will automatically repair any and all boats nearby slowly over time. Never need to make boat repair kits ever again. It does use tar, but with the tar extractor nearby it will never run dry, so it's all good. The tar extractor itself can even be refueled with tar itself. So far this challenge isn't that bad. If you ignore my constant hunger and sanity issues, it's just a normal shipwrecked run. Except we can't use a crockpot, fridge, and hurricane season scares the crap out of me. But that's neither here nor there. Except, well, it will be here in 2 days, so maybe we should concern ourselves with it? Nah. Sanity and hunger was draining, but otherwise going passable. I made some more mussel sticks to get more food. I I really should have just made some fish farms, did some fishing, using the previously mentioned trawl nets, hindsight and all that. The sail broke on the crusty boat, so now it's back to slow as balls rowing. Should just keep using the sea legs, to be honest. My goal was to get the Buoyant Chimney as soon as possible, since come next season, any and all sources of fire will be blown away with the wind. I made a coral nubbin near the base since, well, turns out you can just move coral wherever you want, which is really useful. I got the chimney down right as night hit, so that's one less thing to worry about for the next season. However, in other news, I was starving to death, believe it or not. This ain't good. It's pitch black, so I couldn't find anything to eat off the ground. I tried rushing around looking for seaweed that Tig hasn't already munched on, but no luck on my hunt for food, so I died right on the dawn of day 20. Also, so did Joey. No idea why. Professional gaming. We drifted our spectral hides back to our slot machine island right when another crocodile attack landed. Tig, being the actual professional gamer, took care of it lickety-split with their cool fuel sight gear. Tig revived Joey with a telltale heart, and Joey in turn rewound my death with the second chance watch. I forgot it revived people where they died, which is really useful. Welcome to hurricane season. My biggest fear for this challenge. In Shipwrecked, it never gets cold enough to freeze, but the rainstorms will decimate us if we're unprepared. We're gonna need some strong rain protection ASAP because it's about to come in sideways. I got that fish farm I wanted placed down. These are like classic farms from regular Don't Starve, except replace seeds with roe and crops with all different types of fishes. It won't be the most useful thing on its own, but if we make more, it'll pay off. The next 2 days, not much worthy of note happened. I made a Buoyant Chest, and I think that wraps up literally every sea-based component besides the seawalls. Hell yeah. It was at this point we called it for the night, so we gathered on land since in case logging out on the sea would cause us to drown when we logged back in, we clocked off for the day. When we returned later that day, we were joined by our fourth. Everybody please put your hands together for the lovely Toby. They picked Wilbur. I guess he saw our last video and decided that Funny Monkey was the way to go. You know what? Respect. I went to go and collect him from the spawn portal right as a hurricane decided to arrive. Yeah, this couldn't have been a worse time for a new person to join, but I don't care. It's way more fun the more people you have. But before that, Joey died again, believe it or not. They revived as fast as they died, so let's just ignore that. I spent the day braving the hurricane, but thankfully I did make a snakeskin cap to help protect me from the rain and lightning, which is about to go crazy. They died. Again. Don't know why. Ah, well, who cares? As long as we don't all die at the same time, we're good. They're trying their best, at least. Same could be said for me, honestly, as I'm fighting my demons throughout the lightning strikes of night, trying to find Toby. Oh god, that was the most terrifying night I've ever had to deal with. I've never been in a real hurricane before, but I'm pretty sure that's comparable. Even down to having nightmare creatures chasing you. Which I had to deal with before I could help Toby escape to our terrible little flotilla. I took the raft and they took my sea legs because I'm such a nice guy like that. Now look, you're probably sat there rolling your eyes thinking we're terrible at video games. But sailing through the night, we arrived back at base right as another crocodile attack happened and chipped my tiny amount of HP to 0. Awesome! Toby was just having a real tough time going full monkey mode trying to avoid these crocodiles for an entire day until Tig or Joey could come and help us. Sadly though, he died right as Tig came to clear up the crocodiles. Look, this is really embarrassing at this point, I know, shut up. At least we're having fun, I think. After a day of floating around, speaking bare nonsense with my new ghost friend, Tig dragged me back to the mortal coil once more. By the way, I recommend making a tar lamp. It's like a torch where you can refuel it.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's literally a torch.
For God's sake, right. Okay, so we're going to need to get Spider Gland. Again, did you get 2, Tig? Do not bully Joey in the comments. They are good at games, honest. I rocked on over to the spider volcano, which sounds more terrifying than it actually is, to grab some spider glands to make the telltale heart to revive old Toby. This was the best thing for my sanity. Time to get Joey back now. Light in the night. Even though it's the middle of the... Actually, it's not even the day yet.
It's actually... Oh my. Okay, well that's how I died.
Yeah.
That's how I died.
How do we die? How do we die? Oh, we die to nightmare creatures fighting on the battlefield.
And I died to a
Oh,
coconut.
coconut
because
fell
of-
on my hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
We can't help having
I-
allergies.
Tig's first death, and it was due to a coconut. Fitting, really, innit? I went to go and collect Joey like a lost dog, so we rendezvoused at Bee Island. Can you guess why it's called that? So they could guide me back to their corpse. Unfortunately, as you can see, most of the monkeys had a field day with most of her stuff, so I took it upon myself to get it all back by bombarding their houses from the coast and burning all of their stuff inside. Also, I forgot to mention that Toby died to a flup. Throughout the night we sailed back home, battling between tall waves and Joey's terrible puns. I don't want to bear children. This sounds like a nightmare, dude. This sounds like some
Yeah, bear
propaganda.
children sound like they'd be pretty hard to raise.
This is what I have to put up with for the entire session, by the way. That is a challenge in of itself, in all honesty. I needed to sail over to the volcano island to save both Tig and Toby. I mean, they ain't gonna revive themselves. I revived Tig, leaving me with a crisp 1 HP. A stray breeze could kill me at this point. Also, ignore this crockpot, fire and drying rack. We didn't build them. We could have used them, since the only rules were not to build our own structures. But I didn't.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Tig, since when did you get authority over people?
I didn't.
Nah, cool.
But I'm also like not trying not to die.
Do you have a bucket out?
Oh.
There we go. There's the next one.
My stuff's on fire.
Why?
Oh well.
You got
Good,
struck by
that's
lightning,
good.
didn't you? Tig revived the old Topster on the dawn of day 30, right around when Joey also revived himself with a touchstone somewhere. Hope they can get back. This was going worse than the ocean video by a large margin. I'm starting to think any aquatic based videos are just cursed. Somehow in Joey's bizarre adventure they found a celestial orb. Where did they even find it? Anyway, more suffering throughout insanity, yada yada. Tomorrow may or may not spawn a new boss we haven't seen yet. Or not. I don't know what causes the Seonator to spawn, actually. Put it in my backpack.
Oh, I accidentally gave it to Toby. Well,
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
Toby has it now.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, I
Oh.
can't really stand still. I'm being chased by a Nussy. Oh look, Joey died again.
Good.
So about the whole restarting and trying a new challenge thing.
No.
Like, why are we still going at this point? We really should have started over since there's going to be a chain of deaths, revives, deaths, all our loot falling into the sea. This challenge isn't inherently hard, it's just... we're really bad at it. Not the challenge, just shipwrecked in general. I think we should just do normal DST after this since we clearly need to figure this out first. Let us know if you want more of this for some reason. Don't get me wrong though, I really enjoyed every last second of this. Because even during suffering and pain, when you're surrounded by people you enjoy, every moment is one to treasure. Anyway, crocodiles came and killed us all on day 31. Ding 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 ding. So yeah, that's why no proper challenges have been attempted recently. It's okay, because we had lots of fun. It was our first time doing a video with more than 2 people, and I hope that they can join us for the next one. But hopefully the next video is one where we're not terrible at the game. So don't get your hopes up. Oh, and regarding the challenge, I mean, yeah, you could easily do this. But I know so little about shipwreck, and I was doomed to fail from the beginning because of that. Maybe a few weeks, months down the line when I'm a shipwrecked master, will we reattempt this challenge and do a year or something. Either way, thanks for watching if you made it this far. I really appreciate you sticking around for the whole video. But before you go, I want to give a massive shout out to our YouTube partners. Jordan, Spider-Girl Joey, Toby, and Lucinia. Thanks to all of you for your support. If you want to get your name in a little picture on this screen, then feel free to join via the channel membership. You'll also get a special Discord role as well as a mention on my homepage and videos. However, it is never needed but always appreciated. Thank you for any kind of support you may give, even as simple as watching to the end of the video. Stay loved and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.